European Patients' Rights Day, 18th of April. Sustainability, innovation and equity lie at the core of this year's European Patients' Rights Day that sheds light onto the right of patients to access innovation. Following decades of research and hope to find a treatment or cure for thousands of diseases, particularly those rare and complex, we have now, with the help of science and research, stepped into a new era in healthcare. Advanced therapy medicinal products, ATMPs, are now a reality, some already authorized and many others in different stages of development. Sadly, however, these are slowly and reluctantly entering the European market and reaching the patients in need. At this pace, patients are deprived of their right to have a healthy life, or even a life, as their very survival often relies on such transformative therapies. The Thalassaemia International Federation, TIF, represents people with thalassemia globally, including those living in the European Union. This hereditary, chronic and complex hematological disorder can be adequately managed by regular lifelong blood transfusions and chelation drugs and a well-organized, well-trained multidisciplinary care team. As thalassemia negatively impacts multiple organs, causing a number of comorbidities, leading to premature death if suboptimally managed. Given that the patients are hooked for life to regular clinic visits, hospitalizations, and consultations across a wide range of medical disciplines, TIF, the Federation, has been strongly encouraging research for better care and holistic cure of the disorder. And in view of the groundbreaking advancements in the field of advanced innovative pharmaceutical products, either those literally altering the pathophysiology and natural progress of the disorders, or those literally transforming the lives of patients through mainly gene-based ones, holistic curative approaches, has been passionately advocating for their availability and accessibility to the patient. Science has indeed impressed us in current years, with remarkable advances in the development of new drugs and curative products. But what remains truly challenging is access to such innovations. Even for people with thalassemia living in Europe, a region with robust healthcare infrastructure, universal health coverage and social welfare policies, decades of hope for a total cure, first and foremost, but also for a more improved management of the disease, better clinical outcomes, and subsequently a better quality of life and social inclusion, vanished indeed into thin air when cost outweighed the value, for example, of the first EMA-approved gene therapy for thalassemia in 2021, and obliged the manufacturing company to withdraw its operations from Europe and focus on the United States market. Ladies and gentlemen, this very fact, besides shattering the dreams of patients and their families for a cure, has raised questions over the future acceptance of ATMPs by payers and the fulfillment of their purpose, which is to cure or care for as many patients as possible. It is undeniable that access to medicines is a human right, clearly defined in the Human Rights Treaties and their enforcement mechanisms, but also in the European Charter of Patients' Rights that governs our work and advocacy efforts. Medicines must be available, accessible, with affordability being a key link to the whole chain. Availability depends on the willingness of payers to make an ATMP available to their population, to their patients. And accessibility depends almost totally on the price tag. While the involvement of all relevant stakeholders is essential from the very beginning, that is, from conception to design, preclinical studies, clinical trials, market access, and well beyond. Indeed, reliable and transparent information is a key component to gain broad and balanced knowledge of the value and, very importantly, the transformative capacity of these products, especially with regard to the lives of the patients and their families, but at the same time of the health and social care systems themselves. In the absence of a cure or an ATM that would significantly reduce morbidity and premature death, relief of pain, elimination of pain, uncertainty, and utter social exclusion and marginalization, the sustainability and resilience of the health and social care systems will always be at stake. Knowledge and an uninterrupted flow of information on the safety, effectiveness, and durability of ATMPs are thus essential to recognize their holistic lifetime benefits and take decisions, very importantly, timely and appropriately. In addition to national efforts, ladies and gentlemen, relevant EU policies, directives, recommendations, regulations need to be taken well on board to facilitate availability, access, and affordability, especially those, but not confined to, focusing on clinical trials, health technology assessment, ATMPs regulation, and the general pharmaceutical framework. The development of networks and the establishment of collaborations and joint efforts to identify better pricing models, for example, and increase the negotiating power of EU member states are of equal importance. While the industry, and to a lesser extent academia, producing novel medicines and therapies should indeed be better planners and to better acknowledge risks and challenges for their product, for gaining accessibility and accessibility. Identify cheaper production and delivery routes that do not, however, and in any way and to any extent jeopardize quality and effectiveness while safeguarding their investment. Last but not least, the rights of patients have a first priority on TIF's agenda, and on the occasion of this year's European Patients' Rights Day, promoted by the Active Citizenship Network, which we congratulate for its ongoing work and engagement towards patients' rights, we unite a voice with the civil society movement requesting access to transformative therapies. We are fully aware of the many initiatives taken by many NGOs, academics, multi-stakeholder groups, and very importantly, the World Health Organization and the European Union bodies themselves on addressing the challenges brought about by the rapid and impressive advances in new therapies. And we do look very much forward to a new era in Europe and across the world where access of innovation to the patient will be a reality, will become a reality, and not just an achievement of science and research. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to end the stalemate. Thank you.